Hello and welcome back to another week on my farming game. It's now actually untitled rather than having some random title that I came up with. So this week I focused a little bit on trying to refresh the menu. It's now a much more Stardew-ish menu, but it's more of like a placeholder until I can get some actual like cool background stuff going on. I've also added a character creator, which took up most of this week when I wasn't out visiting a site for contract work. And yeah, so I played around with the art style. I tried a new like realistic model. There's a image on Twitter if you're actually interested. But I ended up going back to my original style, altering it a tiny bit, and adding in like a lot of customization options. So currently you can customize the skin. There's a few kind of weird ones at the end, like purple and blue and stuff. I'm trying to integrate more like different colored skins, but I might have to like have a look and talk to some people later on about like how to go about doing like Asian skins or like African style skin tones, because I'm obviously not an expert on that. And trying to look stuff up on the internet, sometimes I worry that maybe I'm not getting the full picture of things. But for now I think it covers like a decent range, and it's good enough for like the December demo that I'm aiming for. I've also got some eye variety. I've got a few hair styles that look pretty cool. It's currently about 5 of each. Some of the things like the tops don't work because I have the jacket, but I don't have an undershirt because I think I might put the jackets and the shirts on like different layers, so currently that's a bit broken. I've got a few bottoms, but I need to go through and have a second pass on like modeling these and texturing these. As well, I really want to add like colors, so you can pick your own color for things. I think that'd be really cool. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to have it generate like a gradient map, or if I'm just going to have it as like a flat color. So yeah, once you've created your character, I'll just sling in a name. You can go straight into the game, and it'll carry over your character. So it looks pretty cool. I think some of the blend shapes might be a little messed up. You can see there. So some things I have to fix, but I'm happy that it's working for now, and it's almost there. It needs a few fixes, but apart from that, it should be good for me to create my first demo of like an actual playable prototype. So the other thing that came up this week is apparently YouTube now is more adhering to COPPA, which is a regulation that protects kids basically online. Unfortunately, it means that as a creator, if you're making child-friendly content, you have to basically say that you're doing that. And if you are, you don't get monetized, but more importantly, you don't appear in any like search results or recommended results. And I don't think this is going to affect game developers so much. However, the actual kind of like guidelines on what is child-friendly content and what isn't, it is very vague. You could argue that like Nintendo games are child-friendly content, for example. And so I am slightly worried that just because of an art style of a game, like my time at Portia, that people could justify that regulation saying that, well, the art style's toony, therefore it's child-friendly content regardless of the developer's intended audience. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. It's just something interesting I thought people might want to think about with games, especially if you're aiming for like a toon style, which I am. So yeah, that about wraps it up for this week. I'm basically just polishing a bit more until I get some more time to add more features. I'm getting kind of busy now with extra work that I've got to do for my job that actually pays money. So that's quite interesting. That's some VR AR stuff. Maybe I'll be able to talk about that. I'm not really sure. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, and hopefully your game dev stuff is going good.